Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the Call of Duty Diamonds YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the top 5 class setups on Warzone right now. So if you guys enjoy this video, make sure to subscribe for more daily content. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this video. So first of all, we got my favorite class setup right now. We got the CR56 AMAX. Ignore my secondary, it's completely random at the moment. We're just going to be focusing on the primary weapon at the moment. So first of all, we've got the CR56 AMAX, which is my favourite weapon in the whole entire game. We have the monolithic suppressor, of course, the longest barrel, of course, the tac laser, 45 round mags, commando foregrip. If you guys want to, you can swap the tac laser with a sight instead. I do use the VLK 3x optic whenever I feel like it. But this weapon has an extremely nice iron sight, so using a tac laser instead of an iron sight is not really going to be too much of an issue. But then again, the VLK is just a really good sight, so pretty much everyone uses this sight, and it is probably the best thing to use on all of your weapons. Anyway, next up we're going to go ahead and talk about the MP5. We have the mono suppressor, the 45 mags, sleight of hand, F-tac collapsible, and the tac laser. Now this class setup is obviously a secondary class setup. You can swap this with a 5-0 laser if you want to, and you can swap that with a Merc foregrip, and that basically makes him to a hipfire class, and it makes a hipfire in really OP on this weapon. But like I said, that is completely up to you. Or if you want to be extremely rushy and just aim down sight, of course, then this is the class setup I also use. And this is basically just a super rushy secondary class. Whenever you're in a close combat gunfight, this is going to help you a bunch just to go ahead and run straight into the enemy and just demolish everyone in that room. Anyway, next on the list we've got the Kar 98K. Not many people use this weapon, but it's actually a super good sniper. We have the stipple grip tape, sport cone stock, sniper scope, tac laser, and the 27-inch barrel. Obviously, the 27-inch barrel is needed. You can put a mono suppressor on if you guys want to, but I don't think a mono suppressor is needed on the Kar 98K or any snipers, just because it shouldn't really matter too much, because when you shoot people, you're usually quite far away. If you guys want to, you can swap the stock with a monolithic suppressor, so you are hidden off the minimap, but that is completely up to you. M13, which is a super underrated weapon. I never see anyone using this weapon, which is quite surprising. But I like to use the mono suppressor, the Tempest Marksman, the VLK 3x optic, the 60 round mags, and the commando foregrip. Like I said, not many people use this weapon, which is quite surprising, but it is actually a really good weapon. It's super accurate. It's one of the lowest recoil weapons in the whole entire game. A lot of people do complain sometimes, saying that this weapon hasn't got the highest damage, which is kind of true compared to the other ARs. It's not got the highest damage. If you compare it to, obviously the Odin has loads more, FR has more, the M4A1 has a little tiny bit more, but in all honesty, it's not really that noticeable. The FAR has a bunch more, and the Kilo obviously has a little bit more as well. It is one of the lowest damage assault rifles in the whole entire category, but actually I think it is the lowest damage out of every single one. Yes, it is. But it still is one of the best ones you can be using, and it is extremely slept on. The final class is going to be my second favourite primary weapon in the whole entire game, and this is the M4A1. You guys know the M4A1 is being one of the best weapons ever since the very beginning of this game. I've got the CDR variant on this one, so it depends if you have a nice variant or not, but this is the class setup I use if you have a nice variant. Now what I mean by if you have a nice variant is some iron sights on some of the variants are really clean, like this one, so you don't need to use a sight, but on other ones the iron sights are just default, so I recommend you guys sticking on a sight instead. So we've got the mono suppressor, M16's tac laser, 60 and the commando foregrip. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video, guys. So if you guys enjoyed, make sure to subscribe for more daily Call of Duty content. We upload on this channel pretty much every single day, so I do recommend you guys subscribing for more daily content on this channel. But yeah, thanks for watching. Comment down your class setup in the comment section down below. I'm quite interested to seeing everyone's personal favourite class setup right now, but my personal favourite class setup out of all of these is definitely the CR56 AMAX. So yeah, that is my favourite class setup. Once again, this right here is probably my go-to #1 class setup in the whole entire game. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.